Today, we're hitting what they all call secret #1.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be the foundational thing, right? The
Yeah.
the psychological shift you need for success that lasts. We're not talking about generic tips here.
No, not at all.
Our mission is to figure out why some goals just don't fail and why people do. Okay, let's unpack this.
So, secret #1 is basically this: the principles for setting goals that don't fail. And it's not abstract. The sources say you need two things from day one.
Okay, what are they?
First, you have to physically write your goals down, document them. And second, you absolutely have to break those goals into tiny daily actions.
Okay, so let's start with that first one, writing it down. It sounds, I don't know, almost too simple.
Hmm.
Why is that physical act so important for motivation?
Right.
Here's where it gets really interesting because it's not just about remembering it.
It's not some kind of, magic ritual. It's actually about cognitive offloading.
Cognitive offloading.
Yeah. The notes explain that when a goal is only in your head, it's just another thought, competing with everything else.
Your to-do list, emails, what to have for lunch.
Exactly. And you get this psychological drift, but when you write it down, you externalize it. You take it out of your head and make it a real concrete thing. It frees up that mental space.
So writing it down anchors the idea. Got it. But an anchor isn't enough if the goal is huge, right?
Yeah.
That's when people get overwhelmed and just stop.
Well, that's where the second part comes in. The architecture, like you said.
Yeah.
Big goals are only manageable through what your sources call micro habits.
Minimal daily commitments.
That's it. It's not about finding some huge burst of motivation to work for 12 hours straight. It's about showing up for 5 minutes consistently.
There was that study in the notes, right?
Yeah.
About sustained effort.
Yeah, that's a key point. Consistent, minimal effort over a full year created way more output than a few, super intense work days. It's about the system, not the sprint.
That distinction is huge. It completely shifts the focus from feeling motivated to just following a process, which I think brings us to the most provocative idea in the source material.
The mantra.
The mantra.
Yeah.
Goals don't fail, people quit. That's a bold statement. If the system is so good, why do people quit?
It's a great question. And connecting this to the bigger picture, what the sources are arguing is that the goal, the destination, is usually fine. It's achievable.
So the target isn't the problem.
The target isn't the problem. The only point of failure is when you decide to get off the path. It's an act of abandoning the process.
So quitting is a conscious decision.
It can be, or sometimes it's unconscious. But these tools, writing it down, having a tiny daily action, they're designed to make quitting harder. They lower the friction to keep going. Resilience isn't about powering through burnout. It's about making the daily action too easy to skip.
That makes so much more sense. Okay, so to really lock in secret #1, you have to remember the two parts. First, documentation.
Write it down, solidify it.
And second, deconstruction. Break it down into those small, repeatable micro habits.
Exactly. And what this all means at the end of the day is that success isn't really built on massive ambition. It's built by consistently showing up for those small, sometimes boring, written down daily actions.
That consistency is what makes it harder to quit.
It makes it almost irrational to quit.
Right. Okay, so since the sources make it so clear that failure is really just a decision to stop, let's leave you with this to think about. What's one tiny, low-friction daily action you can commit to right now that makes the decision to quit feel just a little bit harder to justify tomorrow? Start there.